The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Saint Mark.
Glory to you, O Lord.
Jesus returned from the region of Tyre and went through Sidon to the Sea of Galilee, through the region of Decapolis. And they brought to him a man who was deaf and had an impediment in his speech. And they besought him to lay his hand upon him. And taking him aside from the multitude privately, he put his fingers into his ears, and he spat and touched his tongue. And looking up to heaven, he sighed and said to him, Ephphatha, that is, be opened. And his ears were opened, his tongue was released, and he spoke plainly. And he charged them to tell no one. But the more he charged them, the more zealously they proclaimed it. And they were astonished beyond measure, saying, He has done all things well. He even makes the deaf hear and the dumb speak. The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise the Lord Jesus Christ.
We have seen in so many hospitals and dispensaries these words. The doctor gives medicine, but God alone heals. Even some of our sisters in the medical field cannot sometimes explain the cause of the real healing, because there is always the intervention of God. We hear, He has done all things well. He even makes the deaf hear and the dumb speak. Beautiful. All healing, all renovation is thanks to the mercy of God. Yesterday we heard about the healing of the daughter of the Canaanite woman, Syrophoenician woman. She was humble, she persevered, and the Lord was won by her because of her humility and faith. Someone in the Gospel who defeated the Lord in argument, the Canaanite woman. Even the puppies wait for the crumbs from the master's table. A pagan, again healing to a pagan. We should take consolation from the fact that many of our sisters are serving in non-Christian surroundings, because the Lord Himself went beyond His people in both these passages to heal them, to witness to the Lord through the healing ministry, through the educational ministry. Secondly, look at the behavior of the Lord in this particular passage. You know, people who can't hear, sometimes so much feeling ill at ease, embarrassed when we speak and they don't hear. They are not able to communicate well. And then so also people who are having the problem of stammering. The Gospel tells us about the Lord's sensitivity. He took him aside from the multitude privately. Gentleness, understanding, compassion of the Lord, not wanting to humiliate anyone. He took him aside privately. What a wonderful gesture of the Lord. The Lord could have healed him by a word, but then look at the actions. He put his fingers into his ears and he spat and touched his tongue. So, personally involved, physically involved, not feeling shy, not wanting to be away from his suffering. The Lord's gestures are again a lesson to us Sometimes we are far away from the people when they are suffering. Let us get involved like the Lord in the man, and then attributing everything to the Father. Looking up to heaven, he sighed and said to him, Ephphatha. During every baptism also, this gesture is repeated. The priest makes the sign of the cross in the ears of the infant, in the mouth of the infant. You should hear God's word. You should speak the Lord's word. It's not enough to be healed, but we should really live the way the Lord wants us. Again, applying this passage to us, we are blind, we are deaf, we are the dumb people, especially dumb. Dumb when we should speak, we don't speak. We are not able to speak. We are deaf in the heart. The Lord needs to intervene and heal us. May each one of us experience the healing power of the Lord. Physically, we may be thinking that we are hearing and speaking, but spiritually, psychologically, all of us, sometime or other, are dumb, and also not able to hear or deaf. May the Lord heal our deafness of heart. May the Lord heal our dumbness. And then we will really say with those people, He has done all things well. He has made me hear. He has made me speak His words. And then He has strengthened me to walk in His paths. Amen.